always telling them, we have to have a good relationship with the barangay. Because otherwise, hindi smooth yung pagtakbo ng sistema. And I am so glad that we have the presence here of Senator Kiko, because food is really his cause. From the very beginning, ever since I have known him, palagi niya itinataguyod ang pagkain na maaabot ng lahat. In fact, he himself is a farmer, and now he is running for the Senate. And I am imagining a world with Sen Kiko as a national leader. Can you imagine that?
Yes.
And so, really, sincerely, I truly, truly hope that it is the kind of person that Senator Kiko Pangilinan is, that we will have put into office. Because we truly, truly need him. And with the work that we're doing right now, and with the help of all of you, and our support from national government and from local government, what is impossible? Nothing is impossible. So, I'd like to introduce to you a friend, and I'm storming the heavens for a win for Senator Kiko. Please, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being present. Thank you.
Salamat, May. Mabuti naman, medyo nalayo na ako dun sa lasagna at fish and chips. Lalo na tanghalian na.
Oo nga.
Kukurot na sana ako. Gandang tanghali po sa kanilang lahat. After all the speeches, it's very interesting to know that as we speak, it's the highest incidence of self-rated poverty since 2020 September, during the lockdowns, SWS said. Also, the highest rating of poverty, self-rated poverty last quarter since 2004. So it's really difficult time for our people. People are the highest level of hopelessness since 2009. And a lot has to do with food prices being very expensive. Mataas, gutom na kami. And that's why front and center really is, how can you aspire for a better future? How can you aspire to be a better individual if all you're actually aspiring for is to be able to be? Kung hanggang doon na lang, paano tayo magiging progresibong bansa? And having been a farmer since, farmer CEO since 2012, I do understand to a certain degree what farmers have to go through. May kwento lang, I met 3 rice farmers in 2021, Tatang Neg, Tatang Maming, and Tatang Feleng. Tatang Neg is 88 years old, now he's 91, he's still farming. Tatang Maming, 84 years old, and Tatang Feleng, 78. They're still farming, and they're very poor, baon sa utang. And when I asked them how many years have they been farming collectively, 183 years. They have been feeding our nation for 183 years. And what has the nation done in return? They remain invisible, they remain forgotten, they remain voiceless. And what kind of society will say that this is okay and acceptable? It really is about, food is really about food justice. Not just for the producers, also for the consumers, or not just for the consuming public of food who go hungry, but also the farmers and fisherfolk who produce them, who produce the food that we eat. Unless we secure them, we cannot secure our food. And prices will remain high. And food prices will remain inaccessible